Hey everyone, it is Megan Elizabeth here tonight with you guys. I am excited as anything for tonight's Cricut workshop. And oh my goodness, I almost forgot to bring it over. I have a really special thing to show you that just came in the mail that many have been asking me about. Oh, I'm gonna have to undo my headphones and go over and show you. How is everyone tonight? October 2nd, 2014 already. Can everyone believe that? How fast it seems this year is going. There are 132 of you here right now chatting. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Awesome. And everybody's still trickling in. So, let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? I am using the new microphone system. You can see it hanging right by my head here. And I'm hoping that it continues to work well for everyone. And I also have, I'm going to show you guys what's happening here. We have the 2-angle camera so that you guys can clearly see what it is, all the fun that we're working on as well. We're going to do a card and a scrapbook layout tonight. And we're going to be talking about some really important details and facts about using the Artfully Sent cartridge specifically. And let's see, I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit for you there if it's a little low, and you can always turn it up on your screen, but I think I have full gain right now, so I don't want to go too high or it's going to get staticky, screechy on you guys. So I'm really glad. This is awesome. Okay, so yay, Katie's here and Katina's here, and oh, you guys are all here. This is awesome. Hi, Donna. Okay, so a bunch of things to share and show and do tonight. So first of all, I want to welcome everybody. I always love doing live events. They really just get me excited and happy, and doing things with the Cricut especially. That's kind of where it all started and began for me with Above Ruby Studio, and has blossomed into so many other things. So from Above Ruby Studio, doing the By Megan Elizabeth, where just encouraging others to build in business, and lots more. So Kara's here. Yay, Kara. She pulled together an amazing mini Whisper for us. Whisper is one of Kara's products. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you one right now. This is how they come packaged. Okay, it's a really cute little just card-based system. This one is for the Cricut Craft Room. And Kara, I'm going to be really careful. I'm going to open this one up. This is actually a giveaway from Kara. This is a giveaway from Kara. What's not working? Oh dear. Have sound and no picture. Why couldn't you see anything? Everything's showing working just awesome over here. Just refreshed. Is it okay now? Oh, you see me now? Okay, so it was just like a refreshing issue maybe? Oh, well, yeah, I was on the second screen for a few minutes. Maybe it was just delayed a little. We're going to have fun with cameras tonight. I am switching from Ustream. Very next one, we're going to switch over. We're going to switch over to the YouTube and Google Meetup. That's where we're switching to. But I'm still doing testing with it, and I didn't want to lose anybody on this. So I'm going to just leave it on the FaceTime camera right now. Okay, you guys see me. I think we're okay. It may just be a refreshment issue. But this is Kara's Whisper. This one happens to be on the Cricut and the Cricut Craft Room. And what she puts together are these really awesome little packets. She gave me 4 of them to give away to you guys tonight. it's going to be a matter of leaving comments over at AboveRubyStudio.com. I'll give you specific instructions on what you need to do to enter to win. Hi, Tammy. And I just want to show you, I'm going to slide this off really carefully because Kara packages them so cutely. But they're little flip-through cards, very nice quality weight paper. And she tells you all kinds of awesome learning tips and techniques about settings and your speed dial and pressure dial and size dial and how all these different things work with your Cricut. It's just like a mini kind of cheat sheet that you can keep right on your craft desk and go through. And it talks about using fit to length and landscape and portrait and quantity and autofill, and then opening up your Cricut craft room and starting to explore your Cricut craft room and how to do that. So Kara has these available right now through her website, karamiller.com. But I will be giving away 4 of these tonight, as well as we have the free mini Whisper download that Kara and I put together based on tonight's workshop. Hi, Vicki. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Now I have to figure out how to carefully put this back together so that I don't ruin anything for anyone else. And then there's also, so she gave me 2 of these to give away on the original Cricut and the craft room. And then I also have 2 of them to give away on the Cricut Expression 2. Okay, they are such an awesome little, just handy tool to have as quick reference cards when you can't get on the computer, you can't watch Cricut A to Z, you can't do those different things. These are little Word documents. Just all like quick, handy little go-tos here. So we have the Cricut Craft Room and the Cricut, and then the Cricut Expression 2. And those are going to be giveaways I'll give more details on later. We also have the 2 other giveaways at AboveRubyStudio.com going on this month in conjunction with my consultant or manager position with Close to My Heart. I'm doing 2 separate Close to My Heart shopping sprees. Okay, they're going to be a minimum of $200 a piece. I did a minimum of $200 a piece, or I did $200 a piece in September, and then everybody that purchased in September also got a thank you stamp set and a card for me, and it's being shipped separate. So if you already got your package, it's not coming from Close to My Heart, it's coming from me. But for October, we're going to do an every order that comes in, it increases the value of the giveaway by $10. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see what actually happens. There could be 2 giveaways for as much as $600, $1,000. It all depends how many orders come into aboverubies.ctmh.com. And you don't have to, there's no purchase necessary to enter when you use the Rafflecopter. But of course, when you do make a purchase, it doubles your odds, and it also increases the amount of both giveaways. Okay, so it's a loyal customer giveaway as well as a no purchase necessary, just a fun Above Ruby Studio. Thank you for being so loyal, awesome followers, etc. So I want to dive into tonight. I'll talk a little bit more about the giveaways at the end and what we're doing with Kara's at the end. And then there are the 2 downloads available. So it's the recipes that I'm going to be walking through as quickly as possible tonight. And I figured for time's sake, because I know I can ramble, I pre-cut everything. Now I'm going to show you some cuts, but I know it gets a little noisy and loud as well, and editing and the time it takes just to cut something out with the Cricut. So I want you to practice this, and then you'll have the measurements and everything to go along with at home. But because of editing's sake and everything, I wanted to keep it as easy as possible for you guys. So I hope you're on board and good to go. Now the thing that I'm thinking is if I change this camera angle again, you guys may need to refresh your screens if you're able to hear me. So, no, not me. Why would me ramble, go on and on? I'm going to show you guys what we're going to make tonight. Would you guys like, since you guys are here, this is going to be a recorded replay for October 5th. It will not be available until October 5th, and it's only going to be available to people that signed up for the AboveRubyStudio.com VIP membership. Okay, so it's going to be a special link that's only available through that. It's a completely free membership, and And I think most of you are a part of that. If you're not, make sure you go. It's right at the top right sidebar at AboveRubyStudio.com. You just enter your name, your email, and submit. And if you care to give additional information at the bottom of the page where there's a little member card, if you give your birth date and you give some other information, then there's other things that I can do and send out and connect with you on, and I would love that as well. So Above Ruby Studio is always going to remain free as far as content goes. That was from the very beginning, and the membership will be free. But I wanted to do things specifically for those who are really connected to Above Ruby Studio. You guys are family, and I wanted to make sure that that was a part of it. So that's what we're doing with the whole new VIP membership with Above Ruby Studio. It's above and beyond just a subscriber mailing list. You actually get exclusive content now, so it's pretty exciting. And then the same thing with by Megan Elizabeth. You know, that is actually a coaching website that helps you grow your business. There's different courses. There's every Thursday I'm live. Pretty much, I mean, there'll be weeks that I'm off, but I'll either be at bymeganelizabeth.com or I'll be here at AboveRubyStudio.com, and I'm pretty excited about that. Okay. Oh, I gotta turn on. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Allow URLs. I'm sorry. Hi, Kayla. Thanks for joining us. Awesome. Yeah, my hair is like insane poof ball long and big. Ooh, don't knock the microphone. And poofy and curly, and I don't know. I'm ready to chop it all off again. You love it. So, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm getting, it's heavy. I have very, very, very thick hair. Okay, so you guys are here. I didn't see anybody answer. Would anybody like me, would you guys get the choice? Do you want me to start with the card or start with the scrapbook layout? You guys get to choose. Most people are migrating over. I had a pretty large list, and more than half. My list has been going since the beginning of Above Ruby Studio, the email subscriber list. And I sent out, I'm closing that list because I'm paying for a lot of names that haven't been active on Above Ruby Studio for a while. And I'm ready to just, it's great to say, oh, you have 65,000 names on an email subscriber list. But if only, 25 or 35,000 are actually active, you may have one or two more opening here and there. I'm switching it over to lesser, not pay for everybody, because that's just insane. Card. Okay, you guys are all on the card. All right, so this is the card that we are creating. I don't know if did anybody download the little PDFs to start with? Just curious. Wow, everybody's like unanimous on this one. Awesome. Well, we're going to get started on this. This is what we're making. It's pretty simple and straightforward with how we're going to do it. But what I want to talk about with this little guy right here, we're going to talk about how Artfully Sent specifically works when you are sizing, the proportion. And it's the same exact thing when it comes to art booking, okay? If you guys don't know, if you guys aren't really familiar with Close to My Heart, Artfully Sent is all kind of cards, pocket scrapbooking cards, cards for every single occasion, event you can possibly imagine, and it's pretty amazing. You also then have the art booking, which is one that came out last year in 2013, and this cartridge was the reason that I became a Close to My Heart consultant. After I had gotten this from Melanie and then was doing different things with it, she said, Megan, it's time for you to join. And I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it was October 13th of last year that I joined. And now, thanks to you all, loyal fans, friends, followers, customers, clients, I am going to Hawaii with, I don't even know who yet. I was going to take the kids, and then I found out it's an 18-hour flight, plus I have to pay for one ticket with the 3 kids, and I think mommy needs a vacation, and the kids will have their own fun vacation, and we'll do something else. But anyway, when it comes to art booking, this is the scrapbooking cartridge that it's almost the same thing. You have each button on the cartridge does a complete scrapbook layout. So if you cut out everything on this button, you're going to create this kind of scrapbook layout, and so on and so forth. And there's overlays and icons and phrases and sentiments, and there's little pockets and envelopes and just tons and tons of stuff that really make your scrapbooking super, super, super easy, okay? And it comes with, again, coordinating stamp sets. And what the deal with this is, if you look on here, we'll take a look at this Easter. Oh, it's an Easter. I'm trying to figure out what it is before I show you. This Easter layout right here. It tells you right here in this corner 11 inches, okay? And that 11 inches is what you're going to cut out all of these other elements at. It actually, the Cricut thinks for you. And sometimes it's fine that the Cricut thinks for you. And sometimes it's a pain in the neck when the Cricut thinks for you because it doesn't think how you think. And because of that, it can be a little bit of a frustration. Your magic button, in this case, with working with these cartridges, to always remember, and I actually go so far as to make a little sticky note on my cut button. Can you see what this says? It says check dial size. Check dial size, because it can make you crazy if you don't. The real dial size button that is on your overlays, especially if you're working with your Cricut Expression, you're not in the craft room. This little guy right here, it says real dial size. Some of them actually say true size or actual size instead of real dial size. If you're working it with your Gypsy, there's a little A with like lines above and below and arrows. That's for your actual size. And the same with your E2 as well. And so this is a really important button when you're working with either of these cartridges, okay? And it also takes things to a different level for you as well. I talk about it in Cricut A to Z. If you guys watch Cricut A to Z, the first one and the second edition, it's kind of a big deal. It's how layering things get frustrating and mixed up. But because Close to My Heart was so awesome in how they created these, they did a lot of the thinking for you and said, you know what? If you cut everything out at 11 inches over here on this for this layout, and you do all of this stuff over here at 11 inches, that's going to make this layout for you very easy, all proportionate to one another. However, if you are thinking, I want this butterfly to be 11 inches because I want a huge butterfly to cover my whole page, and you go to 11 inches and don't select real dial size or actual size, your butterfly is only going to be as big as what it shows on in proportion to this 11-inch layout, this 12 by 12 layout that you then do. Okay, so we're going to actually mess around with that a little bit more tonight, but that's the same when it comes to art booking as well as Artfully Sent, and Kara did a fabulous job of showing the written word and pictures to that, and I want to go ahead and get started showing you guys some of that stuff in workshop form because I learn better when I see things. That's why I do videos, because I am not a written, read, follow words. No, that's not Megan at all. Okay, so I'm going to switch camera angles. Stick with me here. And I'm going to switch camera angles, but go ahead and refresh the screen when I do, and make sure you stay in contact with me. It might take a minute to catch up. Don't freak out. You might kind of freeze for a second. Don't freak out. Sometimes that's what happens here when we use two cameras, and I'm not exactly sure why that happens, but it does. So we will do the best we can with what we got. So go ahead, and you got a commercial, but then go ahead and just refresh your screen. Just go ahead and refresh your screen. And I'm going to just show you really quick when it comes to this little guy right here. There's coordinating stamps that come with this cartridge, okay? And this is one of the stamps that we're going to be using tonight. And it comes in it's called the Curly Q Frames is the actual stamp set. And when you open this up, it gives you what real size to cut these guys out at right on there. So next to each one, it says this is on page 7, and you need to cut it at 1 3/4 inches. That's the one we used on the front of this card here. This one's on page 40. You need to cut it at 1 3/4. Page 2, cut it at 2 inches. Page 29, cut it at 2 inches. This is where you need to pay attention to make sure that real dial size is turned on to make this happen. Make sure you refresh your screen if you have a little frozen or a blackout for a second, because I did switch camera angles and sometimes it just requires a little refresh. If refreshing is not working, let me know. Yes, these cartridges do work with your Explorer. And that's something that I'm very excited to talk about too. Very excited to talk about a little later. Okay. Still blacked out. That's not cool. I wonder why this is. Oh no. Can you hear me? I'm asking. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. Okay. If you can hear me, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to just stop everything for a minute. Give me just 1 minute. I'm going to stop everything and I'm going to come back to you. Okay. So just hold on 1 minute. Don't worry.